fucking... Oh my god, he needs one more hit. The stun from Ralph kills him! And this is why the COCKROACH is your #1 cockroach. What do we have here? What do we have here, friends? This is a fucking special occasion. I get to witness Kian play Willow. This is going to be a hyper interesting. And Phil Morphling. Philip on the Morphling. Alright. Alright. This is not safe for work. Whoops. I call this guy Escape in Fog. Okay. Well, Scar on the AA. We love to see it. We love to see it. Magnus, She-Wolf, going extremely deep here.
30 seconds.
This is very interesting. Well, he's going to walk into all of Diet. And they're asleep. They're not casting spells. She-Wolf's going to get away. Dire caught fucking sleeping there, lads. What's going on? Switch yourselves on, boys. What the flip? Not a single reaction there to the ballsy walk around by She-Wolf.
I have a pretty good idea how this will all turn out. But you'll have to.
That's a wake-up call for Dire. That could have been first blood. Alright. Well. Mars Willow is always a nice off lane. I mean, Willow, if anything, is nice, mate. Willow's fucking epic. But Dave is on the Ogre. The annoying as fuck Ogre is going to begin harassing. This is a Phil mid on Morph, getting very low immediately to the harass of She-Wolf. But it is a Morphling. And Morph can always regain health quite easily. We have the COCKROACH on the Sand King. That's on his Hoodwink. Let's have a look at last hits. Alright. Dave doing his duties with the pulling. PA. We don't see a lot of PA in the in-house. I want to see how this guy does. I'm not familiar with this player. He's new to the league, but see how he does on this PA. She-Wolf pressuring this mid tower a little bit with the Empower, cleaving his way through these creeps. Got Poetry on the Wraith King. Be interested to see what build he does this game. But this is a very comfortable picks for all these players. So hopefully get some good quality Dota out of this game. Good quality. Scar does have the Sentry. Oh, and we do have First Blood on the PA, and I've missed it. Of course I've missed it. But Clarence claiming the kill. I assume with the Shadow round there. Dave in a spot of bother dodges the roots very well. And continues to bonk. Continues to be a menace in this lane. But yeah, the rules, I mean, Willow always gets first blood. That's just how it is in Dota. Strongest hero in the game.
You're in over your head.
Some voice lines coming out in mid. And the tip. Love to see it. Love to see the friendly competition. Both getting very low. Skewered back, Phil. He has waveform available. Maybe not have been enough. Shifted to strength, so didn't have the damage maybe.
Structures are fortified.
Wow. Ho ho. I like this PA cosmetic. That's lovely. It's like the Arcana mixed with some other thing. I think that's the new stuff from the. Is that the new skin? I don't know. Anyway, CS wise, holy fuckerino, Ralphie, la cucaracha, doing very well in this lane so far in the opening 4.5 mins. And Phil slightly ahead of the She-Wolf. Living the morph life, constantly on very low health. But that's okay. That's okay. There's no Zeus ults in this game. Doesn't have to worry.
Missing top.
Missing bottom.
Oh. it's always so nerve-wracking watching Morph just on no health. But there's a rotation from the Kian. Perhaps can throw a root. And a Shadow Realm at the She-Wolf. She-Wolf has a level 6, as does the Morph. Oh, the skewer. Oh, the skewer back. The root. The RP. The Dave TP's in. Shadow Realm's cast. Phil falls. And there's no damage. There's no damage from the Willow anymore. I think there was a misclick on the Shadow Realm there, but She-Wolf claiming the kill.
Mid is missing.
RPA faring well against a difficult lane. Dave's allowed her to get a bit of solo XP, I think. Well, that's good. Almost closing in on level 6. La Cucaracha still dominating this lane in terms of CS anyway. He's doing wonderfully well.
The only one surprised by this is you.
All according to
Oh, Poach got so low there. Scar hanging around. Oh, the bushwhack from Matza hits the Wraith King. Oh my god, he needs one more hit. The stun from Ralph kills him.
Lost my skin.
And this is why La Cucaracha
Foolish you looked.
is your #1 cockroach.
Bottom's missing.
Well, She-Wolf diving tower. Dave is here as well. Phil manages to morph into strength just in time, but is it enough? Oh, the waveform to dodge. Just gets away there. Clarence TPs. But unable to do any damage at the moment, really. We'll just pop the Shadow Realm. Dave's still hanging about.
Dire's top tower is under.
Ogre with the raindrops. Very annoying for Willow to do damage. But Matza picking up a kill on the Scar, top lane. I missed that one, but Urn was used. And Dave
Dire's top tower tower is about to fall.
No mana left. Well,
Dire's top tower is
Mars also having level 6 now.
Could have things for Radiant's
But
middle
PA can just jump him. Pops the arena. PA just needs... Oh! That was so close. Well, that's Mars ulti used. Has to run back to base.
tower is under attack.
Missing bottom.
Oh! The shallow realm. Oh, lovely. The rotation from the Willow and Morph.
Missing.
Finishing off this very low PA. Hanging around a bit too long in this lane. After that skirmish with the Mars.
Dire's top tower has some Radiant-shaped problems.
Poetry still not level 6. Had a rough lane against La Cucaracha as he claims the top tower. He's having a wonderful game. Epi is ready and available. I think Dire just struggling to get level 6 on some of their heroes. Finally level 6 on the Wraith King.
Jax thinks Radiant's bottom tower is about
Opts to take a point in his reincarnation.
Radiant's
It's
bottom
a huge
tower is
power
under
spike
attack.
on Willow when she hits level 6. The damage from Bedlam is a lot. Oh, the spear misses just. Matza managing to
Dire's
escape.
top tower is under attack.
But bumps into Willow. The Cursed Crown is cast. And Ralph is there. And nothing will come of this.
Top is missing.
No one dies. Except maybe Dave in mid. Nope, he gets away. He's a tanky boy. La Cucaracha stunning as Epi. Epi said, oh, he almost cast Epi. Poetry. He's going to lose his first life, but Phil and Mars are here. And they will clean up these kills. La Cucaracha wants this Mars. He wants this Mars badly. Will he get him? He won't. Phil with some lovely morph plays. Using the Sand King stun against him. That's unfortunate. A lot of heroes on Dire coming to that fight to claim victory in that battle, but the war is not over. PA is farming. Going Deso first.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Hyper aggro PA Deso first is coming. Clarence with the deep ward. We love to see it. And going for the Yules first, which is a wonderful, wonderful Willow item. That's what you want to see.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Poetry going for the Midas. Like it. Wraith King Midas feels so good throughout the whole game. I wonder if he'll go for the Radiance next. Is he feeling ballsy? She will fall into the Scar. Escape in fog, claiming the kill on Phil.
Jax thinks Radiant's bottom tower is about to fall.
And becoming a force to be reckoned with. Oh, of course, he doesn't need fucking BF. He doesn't need BF. He's got a mag on his team, the PA. Of course he can just go Deso first. He's already got Battle Fury. Dave, wanting to get some D wards perhaps. Scouting about.
Did you want to...
There's a gathering of heroes bot. Perhaps the skirmishers can't get. Oh my god, Epi is cast by the Ralph on the Mars, and the Mars ulti's popped. Will not be enough, and the RP on Phil is so good by She-Rolf. What a fucking player this guy is. That was beautifully done by Radiant. The initiation by La Cucaracha and the response from his team. Clarence just waltzing about with an Invis rune. Doing a bit of scouting. Not sure what he's up to. Doesn't have any wards or anything, just looking around. Let's have a look at the net worth, lads. Wow, despite the rough lane, Poetry is actually top net worth. Just about. Followed very closely by the Sand King and PA. Still 2 levels behind the PA. PA has been getting these lovely kills, or involved in the fights anyhow.
A bounty which my nature
That being
deprives.
said, Poetry also has 2 kills, but
The passable must
PA perhaps just getting that solo XP a bit more in lane. COCKROACH with the blink. On Sand King, Magnus going for blink as well. That's a huge power spike for the mag.
Jex thinks Radiant's bottom tower is about to fall. Can't say he's wrong.
Alright.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Bottom tower falls, uncontested. But this middle Dire tower is looking very low. They will have to respond if Dire want to protect this. Ace Rune is spotted.
Is Dire going to
She-Wolf
let that middle tower fall?
bottles that one up.
Dire just fortified.
Oh, Wraith King has been allowed to free farm with the Midas. And Midas will just amplify that net worth.
Dire's middle tower has been
Interestingly, going MKB next. I think this is due to the PA blur, so the Wraith King can actually hit PA without these pesky evades. Which is, yeah, that's a pretty cool choice there by the Poetry. Dire grouping up slightly, perhaps want to go for a kill mid, but there's a lot of Radiant heroes here. Oh, and COCKROACH gets the initiation on the Mars. She-Wolf gets the skewer back. AA ulti's popped, but it's too little too late, and the Mars will fall to COCKROACH. Beautiful initiation with the blink stun.
I'm not opposed to taking the occasional bounty.
Going for the Yules next on
Dire don't look
COCKROACH.
too scared of Radiant's top tower.
It's more for fun than sport.
And over here, Radiant's top tower.
Mag going for the Force Staff. What is happening? Some of the builds. Force Staff? Oh my god, Kian's just standing in the trees of all the Radiant heroes, but the RP's popped, the AA ulti's popped, the Mars ulti's popped! And now heroes are starting to pop. Mars falls, Willow falls, buys back, She-Wolf survives, and will be earned up by his team. That buyback from Willow's looking rather costly now. The immediate buyback, losing a lot of net worth there. It's going to be a long time till he gets his Yules now. The fight was swiftly over. Poetry deep in the Radiant jungle.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Farming well with the Midas. He has a casual Blitz Knuckles. Oh, that's part of MKB. Okay. Whoops. Shadow and Fox just wants to harass slightly. Phil still got a way to go for the Eagle Song to finish up the E-Blade. In the meantime, PA now has Deso. Capable of huge damage now on the PA. Escaping fog, perhaps going to show some dominance in these early games of his in the league. Radiant gathering slightly. I don't know if they want to make a play. They have a lovely ward here to keep an eye on the Wraith King and the Dire triangle in general. She-Wolf has RP in 3. They want to make a play with this.
This will do just fine.
They ping the Mars. They know Mars and Wraith King are down at this bot
I'll
jungle.
hurry my foe to a spiky end.
Dave. Stopping, oh, La Cucaracha just walking into the tower. Going on the Wraith King. Oh, big RP, but the Willow Fear comes in to terrorize, the 3-man terrorize. And the Bedlam, La Cucaracha, unfortunately falls. They managed to finish off the Mars and Wraith King's first life, but Phil has arrived. And the Matza will be blown up, but PA getting a kill on the Willow. And diving on this Phil. Has to morph into PA and blink away. Swift reactions from Phil.
Radiant's getting friendly with Dire's bottom tower.
Radiant should secure this tower now. In the meantime, Poetry just farming away.
Look at Dire's bottom tower, Jack.
Only lost his reincarnation life, so he's not
Dire's
too
bottom tower
worried.
has fallen.
Sitting pretty at top net worth still. This MKB will be a huge power spike for him, especially against the PA. Oh, She-Wolf blinks in, skewers the Scar,
Is Dire going to let that
and the
little
PA will finish him off. So these pickoffs proving costly for Dire. Well, E-Blade will soon be
Dire's middle
available.
tower is under attack.
Matza catching the Mars, Ralph in. Oh, and the Hoodwink ulti does finish off the Mars. Well played there from Matza. AA ulti will be popped, but nothing will come of it. Radiant able to conquer the Dire jungle now. Poetry will be found by the team and quickly disposed of. No ulti available there now. Dave wants this, surely. Yes, we'll get the D-ward. Nice. Well, E-Blade is coming now. Morph E-Blade is now a real thing. That is going to happen.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire don't look too scared.
Mars
of
going
Radiant's
for
top
the
tower.
Halberd to disarm the PA, but PA won't worry now.
Radiant's top tower is
She
under
has
attack.
fucking Aegis. The Aegis on the PA is not a pleasant thought for Dire. But E-Blade is up. E-Blade is ready to go on Morph. So the there is some high kill potential now on the Morph. It's now suddenly a devastating force. La Cucaracha going for the Ags next. Oh, PA is a little bit alone here with Aegis though. Senses the danger. It's just going to hide in the trees, but Phil
Dire are scanning for enemies.
is pinging ferociously. Finds the PA. And this is looking very dire for PA now. She's going to have to blink away quickly. But that is the Aegis disposed of. And Dire will be happy about that. That is not a bad pick-off, getting rid of that Aegis. They don't have to worry about that in the fight now. But there is a smoke here from Radiant, and they catch the Phil with that Cucaracha. Phil having to morph into strength, but the Mars ulti catches the PA, but the three-man RP from She-Wolf, and the epicenter comes in. PA does fall, but... Oh, She-Wolf falling as well. Suddenly this is looking bad for Radiant. Only managing to get a kill on the Mars and AA, and Dire will begin their chase. They want more. Poetry feels strong, he's got MKB, he's got a fucking plate mail, he's going for it.
See what we do.
But will lose his first life. Doesn't care too much, so he's a fucking Wraith King, and Clarence comes in with the Bedlam.
Double kill!
Dealing so much damage to the Ogre. And there is a tip from Sheeroff onto the Phil, where referencing a play. I think Phil managed to escape the RP here. I did see him walk away from it. Well, Phil going for the Ags next. This is to be expected, as there is a Willow on his team, and we all know that Willow is the best hero in the game, and Phil wants to play it as well. Having 2 Willows on your team is devastating. It is devastating for the other team. There's not a lot they can do about that.
Sorts of wrong.
Well, so far, game looking very even. Very even indeed. This game could go anywhere. Well, this rotation was seen on the wall, but Scar will be his life will be sacrificed to allow the Mars to escape. Well, Radiant only with a 1k gold lead. That is not a lot. There is a smoke play here from Radiant, and they want to catch the Wraith King perhaps. He does have ulti in 5 seconds, so he will be fine. He's going for AC next. That's a fucking huge power spike for the Wraith King. And there's a pause here from the Matza. So we'll take a short break here.
Just what I was waiting for.
Yeah, this AC on the Wraith King is beautiful, especially against the likes of PA. Having MKB and AC is a beautiful combo on the Wraith King. Sheeroff bantering in the chat, and I've just seen Matza has come back online, so we'll return to the game. But this PA now has got double damage bottled. The BKB is up, going for Basher next. Rotating down bot to try and get a couple kills maybe. Willow finally has the ults. A bit more evasion and a bit more catch to the already versatile Willow hero. The 4-staff on Sheeroff. Perhaps I'm missing, so I don't play Magnus, so I don't know, I just normally see people build damage on Magnus mid, but perhaps there is definitely a reason for the 4-staff, but the jump is in on the Poetry, and BKB and deep double damage popped on the PA, easily clearing up that Wraith King for 2 lives. Dave claiming the last hit like a true POS 5 player. Also going for a 4-staff, getting the shard as well on the Ogre, which is a lovely shard actually. Makes your team incredibly tanky. On this Ogre, upgraded Arcana. Going for the Refresher Orb next on Sheeroff for the RP plays, the double RP. This is a very interesting build on Sheeroff. PA now, top net worth just about, taking over the Wraith King. Scar will be caught and disposed of by the Matza ulti on the sharpshooter. She-Wolf with the shard.
Dire's middle tower is under
The lovely Horn Toss spell. And Clarence able to get the combo off. And cleaning up the Dave.
Aw,
Diving a
you
bit
thought you
too
were winning.
deep in the base, but his team sitting behind PA. Ooh, there's some lovely bounties here. Please pick up those bounties, PA. Oh my god, even more evasion for the PA perhaps. Oh no, opting for the orb, which is also a very good item. Evasion I guess not so good now that the Wraith King has MKB. Almost has AC up. Christ alive. Christ alive. This Wraith King's becoming a big boy.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
Will has the axe and has Willow morphed already. Of course he does. Of course he does. And this is a big power spike for Morphling.
That's a good
And they want to clear up the She-Wolf. Blinks away immediately on She-Wolf. What a player. Dave TPing into the Mars ulti. Dave, what are you doing, bro? This is either the master bait or just a straight up mistake, but PA just wanted to kill the AA. Oh, and She-Wolf with the 3-man RP and PA. Oh my god, with the empower. Oh my god, this is a bloodbath. Dave, it was all a bait. It was all a bait, but
The Phantom strikes.
PA gets away with her life. I thought she was dead. And that is a team wipe. That is a team wipe. Plays from Dire. She-Wolf with this blink away. That was a beautiful, beautiful reaction from She-Wolf. Immediate blink away out of the Mars ulti. And only losing the Dave and the COCKROACH in that fight. And suddenly PA is 2k net worth ahead of the Wraith King now. Dire losing out in that fight. And are now probably going to lose this tower. She-Wolf catches the Willow, but the Bedlam's doing so much damage. She-Wolf's going to die.
Dire structures are fortified.
That's the beauty of Willow.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
If you can pop Bedlam before any madness happens, they die. And the Mars ulti will be popped. The PA will be controlled and feared. And there is a dust on the team. BKB has to be popped by the PA to clean up the Mars. Dave doing his job by occupying the rest of the team. Matza catching them in at the bushwhack. PA now looking very much in trouble. Will fall
You're being
to the
used.
might of Dire. Radiant perhaps staying a bit too long. They didn't even get the
My
tower.
heart is beating really fast.
I'll take your tribute.
Very low on this tower. Matson wants to catch the Scar, just misses the bushwhack. And will be stunned and caught by the Wraith King. But is extremely fast. Phil missing his bushwhack, but the E-Blade, oh, the combo is real. Cleaning up the pesky squirrel. And will Dire finally be able to get this mid tower? Tier 1. No, they won't just yet.
Radiant monster.
There is a glyph. Well, Phil coming in, morphing into Magnus. Oh my god, that's a beautiful, but the Horn Toss, wait, what the fuck? Oh, the RP. Oh, the Horn Toss. I think that's finish off the kill. Wait, what the fuck? Well, the Magnus is caught on the back by the Mars. And the rest of Dire actually dies. Only Phil falling. Not Dire, Radiant. That was a nicely executed fight, actually. Good reactions from Dire.
Radiant's
Catching
middle
up with the
tower
net
is under
worth now. Still a very even game. Very even game indeed. It's all going to come down to these fights and how they're executed. Both Pos1s are big on either side. And Roshan is available. I didn't realise that Morph gets the shard when he morphs into someone. That is news to me. I didn't know that. I don't know what the interaction is there. Is it when the opponent has the shard? Does the Morph get it? Because Morph doesn't have a shard. I mean, that's just the adaptive strike thing, so with the multi-shot, but yeah, Morph does get the shard skill apparently when he morphs into an opponent that has shard, and Dave will be caught out by the Mars. The Glimmer won't be enough because there is a sentry ward here. And Dave will fall there. And the Wraith King picks up the Aegis, making him able to have extremely ballsy plays with 3 lives. She-Wolf disconnecting, and distress is shown in the all chat. He has returned. He is back. She's on the morph, going for Sanj and Yasha next.
The only one surprised by this is you.
This poetry build is looking very nice. Will we get a resume here? Or are people pissing? I don't know. Looks like AA is going for the Aeon disc. Yes, indeed he is. Almost got the refresher now on She-Wolf. Just over 1,000 gold away. Rough, got eggs. PA has a Satanic and is going for the Abyssal Blade to upgrade the Basher. Is now very much a force to be reckoned with. That's almost getting the Ags of the Boomerang. Radiant backing off, sensing a bit of danger here. Only having 4 heroes. Clarence also going for the Aeon disc. Has his Vitality booster locked currently, so that won't. Needs to unlock that bad boy. When will he do it? I am guessing hyper OCD about this. Right, there is an initiation here from the Mars getting skewered back, but the Willow finds the... Oh, and there's a DC from Magnus again.
All according to plan.
Unfortunately, She-Wolf is having some issues with his interwebs. He has just come back online. Right, well. Morph and Wraith King versus a PA late game. I must say, I think I favour the Morph and Wraith King. But we shall see. PA is certainly capable of popping off, but It's whether she can do enough to the multiple lives on the Wraith King and the incredibly tanky Morphling before the rest of Diet commits lots of damage to the PA's team. And also, there is a Willow. There is a Willow on Diet. So, naturally, Diet has the better draft. Right. Well, Aeondis popped on the Scar. Poetry's going in. Oh, he's looking a little bit alone now. His team are all dead. Morph is running away from this fight. He's like, fuck this shit. Wraith King losing his first life. Still has another one. Aegis is popped and will most certainly be cleaned up again here. That's a major yikes for Dire. Radiant coming out very much on top in this fight. And I perhaps eating my words slightly, because PA showed a very dominant performance in that fight, although the Morph was not involved.
Dire's top tower has some
And Radiant feeling strong enough now to begin pushing the high ground. PA has swapped out the Abyssal, now going for a Nullifier
structures are fortified.
to block these items. AA ulti just missing there. And PA can continue to siege down these buildings and is going to pick up a lot of damage on the Mars. Like COCKROACH coming in to confirm the kill. Buyback on Mars now. PA getting very low. Uses the Satanic to get his health back. Phil, very deep. Has to morph into Magnus to get away, but COCKROACH gets the stun on him. Oh, and the big damage from Willow will be a problem for PA, and she might die here. Has to pop BKB, but the RP is popped on loads of heroes. She-roll. The epicenter from Ralph as well, doing so much damage. The buybacks are coming out now from Dire. They need to make something of this, and Phil will get a kill on the PA, making the buyback a little more worth it now. Radiant gonna have to back off now. Their PA is dead. But I think that was a successful fight from Radiant. They forced a buyback on a number of heroes. Mars, I believe, buybacking there. Getting a kill on the Willow as well. Morph buybacking. There is a DD on the map here. Which I believe Wraith King is now going to find. Oh, not quite. But this DD could be pivotal in the next fight. But La Cucaracha going a bit too deep here. And will be cleaned up fairly easily by Morphling.
Dire's top tower has some Radiant-shaped problems.
She-Wolf has Refresher up. So Dire will have to be cautious of the double RP plays. Sanjin Yasha available now on Morphling and Wraith King at the same time here. Look at that. Beautiful. But Willow finally has the Eon Disc available and will escape with a lot of stuff. Terrorize comes out on the Magnus. He's very tanky, but the AA blast comes in. It's going to be very difficult, but Morph has shifted into Willow and will immediately do a fuck ton of damage. Dire recovering immensely from that fight lost before, winning a few skirmishes now. But PA quietly farming in the meantime.
Do Radiant want their middle tower to fall?
Tier 2 mid on Radiant does fall, and Dire feeling good to skirmish with the Wraith King being the front man with his 2 lives. Going for Swift Blink next on Wraith King. I really like this. Shadow Realm doesn't do damage, extra damage to towers, but the range is very good.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Morph is about to get epicentered here. Oh, he's stunned, going a bit too far there on Ralph. Oh, and Morph is about to get popped. Does get popped. Wow, that's a costly death. But multiple heroes dying on Radiant 2. The Magnus does fall, but as does the Mars. So, I mean, it doesn't seem like it, but it was technically a dieback there on the Morphling. He's dead for a long time, but there's an immediate smoke here from Radiant.
Let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves
They want to
into.
capitalise now that Morph is dead for a minute and a half. And Willow is invisible and will catch Matza running into this top jungle. There's valuable information. She-Wolf completely unaware that Willow's here. Can Willow do anything here? There's a lot of pings going on. Well, Poetry is caught a little bit alone. He does have reincarnation available and his team is arriving. Scar. PA opting to go for this Wraith King. Matza getting caught out. The Aeon Disc saving Willow from that burst damage from the sharpshooter. PA a little bit alone. Has to back off. Popping the BKB. Does get caught here by the Willow and will be speared, but the Magnus blinks in with the RP. And Ralph comes in with the epicenter. And that will be a death on... Oh, they killed the Wraith King, buddy. They get the Wraith King. Mars. That's a buyback on Willow. In a last-ditch attempt to make something of this. Dave running in. Shadow Realm will dodge. Oh, wow, big damage there, and the Willow does die back. This is looking very rough for Dire now. But Morph is up. Can he do anything here? Towers are falling, the tier 4s are falling. This is looking rough. Phil. Oh, and they call GG on She-Wolf. She-Wolf says GG before the other team. Oh. There you have it. But very well played by both teams this game. It was a very exciting game. It could have gone either way, but Radiant winning the final fights and push on to victory. GG!